This will surprise you. Get ready for this. Something is approaching your life in a way you did not plan for. And that is exactly why it will catch you. It, that is exactly why it will catch your attention so strongly. You may have been expecting things to follow a certain pattern or to move in a way that feels familiar to you. What is about to happen will not follow that pattern, and that is where that surprise begins. You have been in a season where you were trying to understand what was next. There were moments where things felt unclear, and had you may have found yourself questioning whether anything was really changing. Even when you stay consistent, the results did not always reflect what you were putting in. That created a sense of stillness that felt longer than expected. Without you realizing it, something has been developing outside of your direct view. It has not needed it has not needed you it has not needed your constant attention to grow. Certain things have been aligning quietly, and now they are reaching a point where they can no longer remain hidden. This is why the shift will feel sudden, even though it has been forming over time. What makes it different is not just the change it's not just the change itself, but how it arrives. It will not come with confusion or uncertainty. Instead, it will bring a sense of clarity that allows you to understand what is happening without needing to question it too much. That clarity is part of what will make the moment stand out. You may find yourself pausing when it happens, trying to process how quickly things have moved from one state to another, when what once felt slow or delayed will suddenly feel affect, will suddenly feel active. What seemed uncertain will begin to take shape in a way that is easier to recognize. At the same time, this moment is not meant to overwhelm you. It is meant to show you that moments have been happening. Even when it was not visible, it is a reminder that not everything needs to be seen immediately in order to be real or effective. There is always a level of readiness within you that will become clear as this unfolds. You may have felt unprepared at times, but you will notice that when this shift arrives, you are able to handle it with more clarity than you expected. That is because you have been growing in ways that were not always obvious. As this begins to take shape, you will understand why things did not happen earlier. The timing will make sense in a way that removes the need to question it further. What once felt delay will now feel like it arrived at the right moment. The change that is coming will not pass by unnoticed. It will stand out clearly, and it will leave an impression that and it will reach and it will leave an impression that